Hello knowledge seekers. In this video we will discuss about the structure of the human gametes, which are sperm and ovum. First, we will discuss about the sperm. Sperm is the male gamete cell. It is very small in size. We will see it only under microscope, so it is microscopic. It also show movement due to the presence of tail, so it is motile in nature. And the fertilization ability of sperm is up to 24 to 48 hours after released in female genital tract. This is the detailed diagram of the sperm showing head, neck, middle piece and tail portion with the acrosomal body on the head region and mitochondrial spiral in the middle region. In the head portion, it contains anteriorly small acrosome body. Here see in the diagram, this is the acrosomal body present on the anterior side of the head, and on its posterior part nucleus is present. So in the posterior large nucleus is present. The acrosomal structure is formed from Golgi body which is present in the spermatid. The acrosomal structure contains hyaluronidase proteolytic enzymes which is also known as sperm lysins. These are used to penetrate into ovum during the fertilization process. Now the neck portion is the short portion which is present between the head and middle piece. Here see this diagram. This is the head part and this is the middle part. In between both, neck region is present. It contains two centrioles, proximal centriole and distal centriole. This is the proximal centriole which is present towards the nucleus, and the distal centriole is present posterior to it, which give rise to the axial filament. This axial filament goes up to the end portion of the tail. Now the middle portion, which is known as middle piece, it contains mitochondria which are coiled around the axial filament called mitochondrial spiral. See here, in the center, axial filament is running and around it mitochondrial spiral is formed. The function of these mitochondria is to provide energy for the movement. The last portion, tail. It is a long part of sperm. It has two parts. Main piece, which is covered by filament. This is the main piece, and it is covered by a filamentous layer around it. But in the end, it is non-covered part. So this is the end piece of the tail. The second gamete is ovum, which is the female gamete, and it is spherical in shape. It has no tail, so it is non-motile. Fertilizing ability is up to 24 hours after the ovulation process. The cytoplasm present in the ovum is known as ooplasm, and it contains a large nucleus. In the ovum, there are no centrioles. In case of human, it is free of yolk, so known as alecithal. This is the detailed diagram of the ovum with its covering. The outer covering is corona radiata. The middle to it is zona pellucida, and the inner layer is plasma membrane, which is also known as vitelline membrane. There is a space between plasma membrane and zona pellucida layer. This space is known as perivitelline space. And under the plasma membrane, there are small grain-like bodies which is known as cortical granules. Now take a revision of coverings around the ovum. The cytoplasm of the ovum is covered by plasma membrane, which is also known as vitelline membrane. Small vesicles called cortical granules are present under the plasma membrane. Outside the plasma membrane, a perivitelline space is present. Over it, a thick layer of zona pellucida is present, which is acellular. And outer to it is corona radiata. These are the coverings of the ovum. Now it's time for MCQ. Question number 1. Acrosome of sperm is formed from. We know that the acrosomal body of the sperm is formed from Golgi body. So D is the right answer. Golgi body or Golgi complex of spermatid. Question number 2. Middle piece of sperm contains. The middle piece of the sperm contains mitochondria and axial filament. So D is the right answer. Question number 3. Oogonia cell is. We know that the oogonia cell is a diploid cell which give rise to ovum, which is haploid. So A is the right answer. Question number 4. Cytoplasm of ovum does not contain. We know that in the ovum, the cytoplasm does not contain centrosome. So D is the right answer. Question number 5. Egg in case of humans are expected to be. In the case of human, there is no yolk present in the cytoplasm of the ovum. So they are said to alethal. So A is the right answer.